Hey guys, this is Josh. I have another video with Hyper Scape. Today I'm going to talk about the hacks, which are the abilities that you can use in the game that you can change out. I'm going to be doing this in the training ground and just discuss how to use them, tips and tricks, and just go over them. If you guys are a new viewer, consider subscribing. I will be making video guides on Hyper Scape and other games. And if you guys are a return subscriber, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And without further ado, let's learn about these abilities in Hyper Scape. Let's go. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do here is show you guys basically some of the kind of ins and outs of this game on the training ground and show you guys the hack abilities so you guys can get a better understanding of this game and how it's played. So basically, just like any other game, you go to the training grounds, kind of use the weapons, see the abilities and how to use them. But let's start off with this wall mount. So the cool thing about this wall mount is that you can stack them. The one thing I probably would say that they should fix is maybe changing the positioning, like rotating the wall, because it does only go a certain way. So I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So let me do this again. I'm holding the button, right? So I could move it to the position that I want, and I do have it beneath me. So if I do place it, I rise with it. So this is a cool tactic when you're fighting enemies in a match to, you know, elevate yourself from the game and get to a higher point. So let's say if I want to do it again, you could stack these and get creative. And then you guys kind of get the idea. So it's like really cool walls. You're probably going to ask, hey, can they actually get taken down? Yes, with a couple of hits with your melee weapon, you can destroy it. So there we go. And let's say the stack one up here and this one, will they come down? Let's check it out. It doesn't. They obviously stay in their place, so I can even put it up in the sky if I wanted to. And it's really cool, especially if there's a team shooting you from that top point. Basically, it's a great way to just have that protection. So you can also fuse the walls and make them quicker with the cooldown speed. So let me do that again. If you look at the checker box at the bottom, there's a yellow marker. That's increasing by each time that I keep getting more and more. It's up to 4. So now my cooldown time is going to be faster. See, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's going to be a lot faster. You're going to ask probably how many of these can you place? You can actually have 5 at a time. So we have 4. And let me wait for the 5th one. We have 5 walls. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me place another one just to show you guys what I mean. There we go. The one that was up here disappeared, so we have a total of 5. So you could stack these. You could get creative. The one thing I've been noticing in this game that I've been doing, and I've barely been playing a couple of games, is if you're like trying to evade or try to get to another high point, place it on the ground, elevate yourself, you know, continue to fight the enemies, not with your stick, but with your weapon. And then if I want to get to a higher, you know, level, I can keep doing this. So you guys are going to see how high I can actually get in this training mode. But overall, like the hacks, which are the abilities, are pretty interesting in this game. So obviously I'm really high right now. Let's see how high I can get, just to give you guys an idea of how this works. There's going to be a point where it taps out and it doesn't allow me to go up. And I think we might have reached that point. Let me check.
Still on cooldown.
Here we go. So this is the point where it kind of taps because the game obviously won't let you go higher. But you can see I'm really high based off the walls that I just put up. So again, that's pretty cool. I like this feature. So that's the wall. The other thing here is a mine. So you place the mine around the enemy. If they pop to it, it'll blow up. So it's pretty cool. Again, as you keep, you know, fusing these, they're going to obviously speed up the cooldown time. So I continue to place my bomb. My bomb will find them and pop. So that's pretty cool. The other one is the invincibility. So the one thing about the invincibility that you guys should be aware of is, sorry, you have to switch them. So when you're getting another one, you're gonna have to choose the option of which one you want to, you know, switch, whether it's your wall or your invincibility. But invincibility is pretty cool. It's basically like Mirage, but you can't do anything else beyond that. You cannot make any action, meaning you cannot hit. So let me show you guys what I mean by that. So let me increase the cooldown speed and just show you guys faster. So right now I'm invincible, let me hit the melee, I obviously reappear. So just know it's just a way for you to disengage or maybe approach an enemy team. The other one we have here is reveal, which is basically UAV through walls. Again, it's pretty cool. Let me again fuse this up so I can speed up the cooldown time. So let me show you guys what I mean by that. Let me see if I can do it like this. Obviously you should show through the walls, but basically you'll see the enemies in front of you. It reveals people in front of you. So let me do this like that. It's not doing it. I guess it's probably a distance type of thing, but let me do it like this real quick. Do it like this. Let's see if I can reveal him right now. There we go. So it's, I guess, a certain distance, which is, I think they might need to fix that, because it seems like probably what, maybe 2 walls of a distance or 3 walls of a distance you can actually see enemies nearby. So that one's pretty cool. It's okay. The other one is a health. So basically it drops like a little beacon. You can heal up within the circle. So the circle, if you're outside you don't, if you're inside you do heal up. So that's pretty cool to have for you and your teammates to stay within this radius of a circle. Again, if you fuse them up, you do increase the time range. And obviously you guys see these golden hacks. That means they're pretty much at their prime state, at their highest level. So just FYI on that. The other ability here too is armor. So I can have armor while I'm going out getting shot at. I'm trying to get to the other building, maybe trying to catch up to my teammates. It just protects you. If I use it to fight enemies, it does remove itself. So just know it's just a way to disengage yourself. So let me fuse it to the highest level. Let me show you guys what I mean. So I'm in armor. Let me hit melee. It disappears. So just keep that in mind. The other one is a bounce ball, which is pretty awesome. Let me get it up to the highest fuse. Alright, cool. So here, it's basically a ball to kind of like transport yourself from other areas. Again, it's like the shield, but your mobility is faster and more dynamic. So it's pretty cool. And you're seeing how I'm just rolling, you know, and going and going and going. You can keep going. You can keep jumping. And you can see like the timer is just going and going. If the enemy squad is shooting it, it does break and you get back to your normal self. But you're seeing on my bottom screen how much time I have left. So I could just pretty much be rolling throughout the whole map if I wanted to. Let's see where I can go. Alright, so you guys kind of get the idea. Hit melee, it disappears. So that's pretty cool. That's a really cool weapon. What else we got here? We have the teleport and we got the smash attack. So teleport is pretty cool. Sorry about that. Teleport is pretty cool because it gets you to one point of the map. So let me show you guys what I mean by that. Let me speed up the fuse to the highest. Alright, cool. Alright, let me show you guys what I mean. I can teleport to one area. Can I teleport through walls? I believe you can, and I'm about to show you guys what I mean by that. So yeah, it doesn't. It's just more about getting to one end than the other, which is really cool. If you do fuse this up with other, you know, abilities, you could technically, you know, obviously do that and stagger them as need be and get creative. The slam is a pretty cool ability because this one, if I'm fighting this guy and let's say I'm getting hurt, I can evade, get up high, and then smash down and destroy the enemy with some damage. So these hacks are pretty cool. You know, it's really useful when you know which ones you want to go with. The one that I've been seeing a lot of success with is the wall and the slam. But there's also other variations that you can use too that can help you. And the cool thing about this game is that it's not like, you know, Apex, Valorant, where your abilities are fixed. Here you kind of can change it up, you know, at the beginning of the game, mid game, end game. So know that you can select these hacks as you proceed in the match and try to change your strategy in terms of how you're going to win the game. But yeah, this is it for me on this video regarding the hacks and the abilities and how to use them. My next video will be about the weapons and how to use them, and then I'll venture off into in-game, actually showing you guys gameplay on how to win these games in Hyper Scape. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll catch you guys until the next one. Later, guys.